Hello everyone, welcome back to a Born Again original. This time we're going to be going over just a couple of bands. Um, one is Cute is What We Aim For. That one's going to be a really small segment because it's only like a song and an album cover that I was kind of looking at. Maybe we'll look at some photos of them. We got Sleeping with Sirens, which is a band that I used to love as a kid for some reason, and Pierce the Veil, which is another one that was really one of the bands that I really liked. But I've gone back to them and I've listened to them recently, and their lyrics are pretty demonic if you don't know what you're listening to. So, with that being said, we're going to get right into the video now. And yeah. Alright, so this is going to be Cute is What We Aim For. Just a band. They did the song that was like, what you got now? Gotta give it up. What you got now? What you got now? Drama doesn't follow me, it rides on my back. That's the song they did. So, as you can see, sometimes when you see this photo or this hand gesture in photos, it can mean enlightenment or an initiated member to Freemasonry or the occult, like whatever they had. And you can see the checkerboard pattern on the man's scarf. So they're just in the background there a little bit. The touching of the chin is another one that is an enlightenment, a sign for an enlightenment person, someone who's probably into the occult or in Freemasonry. I think it's Freemasonry, specifically with this group. Yeah, and we see, here we go with his, you cover the mouth, you've sewn an oath to secrecy. Yeah, right. So we'll just look at the second album cover real quick. Alright, so we see the second album cover. It's a butterfly, monarch butterfly, symbol of transformation, a symbol of MK Ultra mind control. Now I don't know if they're in MK Ultra mind control. I don't really. There's not much on this band, so there's not much I can go off of. They kind of stopped making music after this. So we see the symbols. We see crosses, right? Probably representing a tombstone. We see a Rosicrucian cross right there, which is a sign of the Freemasonry background, the sign of the Rosicrucians, okay, which is a higher illuminated order, way higher than Freemasonry, possibly on par with the Vatican. So we know who's sponsoring him. And then we see a Star of Rephan, which is a old pagan god. It's like a star from Molech. So we see those two very interesting symbols on a monarch butterfly. Fair enough. Like, that's just what I found. And so we're going to get into just their lyrics that I found, then we're going to go to another band. So, Cute is What We Aim For. This is their most popular song. One sec here. So here we go. This is one of their most popular songs. What you got now? Gotta give it up. What you got now? Gotta give it up. What you got now? What you got now? Alright. The first verse of the song. I'm listening to this, okay? I'm at work. I work in a lumberyard. I'm stacking lumber, listening to this music. We keep ourselves a mystery, but we provide the clues. So the rest is up to you, and don't forget to check the obvious. We are so serious, and when it comes down to how curious, I guess it comes down to how curious you can be. We keep ourselves a mystery, but we provide the clues. What could he possibly be talking about? I think he's talking about a secret society. I thought he was talking about the Illuminati, the Freemasons. This is a very popular song. This was put in like NHL 2K, or not 2K, NHL 207, man. This is old stuff. So, I'm going to say it one more time. We keep ourselves a mystery, but we provide the clues. So the rest is up to you, and don't forget to check the obvious. We also serious, so I guess it comes down to how curious you can be. So they're serious about controlling the world. They're serious about controlling society. Very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments about this, or am I reaching? So the next band we're going to be looking at is going to be Sleeping with Sirens. So we have Sleeping with Sirens. Their one eye symbolism, right? That's a band they, have sold out. It seems. Thank God for punk rock. Okay, and then we see the blonde hair, which can be a sign of an initiate or a mind controlled person. Keep going. And this is kind of the last one I wanted to show, which was like an all mocking tongue, which, can be seen as a sign. So we're going to look at these lyrics that I found, which I thought were very interesting. So this song in particular, because I was off their, I don't know if it was their first or their second album. We see the path and then a tree of knowledge and enlightenment with a big, almost triangular mountain in the background. I don't know if the cover really means much, but the name of the album is With Ears to See and Eyes to Hear. So if you have ears to see and eyes to hear, you will understand, right? Like, or they could have just named the album. I'm not trying to reach too much. I'm not trying to be totally out of whack here, okay? We just have to understand that it could possibly mean enlightenment, occult enlightenment. That's just what it could possibly mean. So we go down. The lyrics are, I lost my heart. My home is the ocean. The waves underneath will soon be my home. I will fall asleep. Close my eyes and dreams of days when he wasn't alone. All that I know is gone. Take what is left of me. Fall deeper and deeper. The sirens are singing your songs. Now, I'll show you what a so sirens. What are they sirens? They're human-like beings with alluring voices. Sirens can be used as a symbol for dangerous temptation and embodiment throughout Christian art. Or it could be an actual demonic being that it's like a female, creates like a female voice or, song, right? Like someone that can sing in a very high-pitched female voice. So I was thinking like Kellen Quinn, he has a very high-pitched singing voice, right? What if these singers possibly, rather than having deals with or allowing unclean spirits with like that are masculine to come into their body, he allows like a feminine siren spirit to come into his body to allow him to sing in a higher pitch. I thought it was interesting. I don't know for sure, but you got to be careful when you're thinking of this stuff. Iconography. These siren mermaids. But either way, we know them as demonic spirits that lead people to their death. So, the band's name is Sleeping with Sirens. So either that could mean you are literally sleeping with a siren, or you're having like intercourse with a siren. You know what I mean? Like, I think that it's they are showing their connection to those spirits. Like they're just shouting the spirits out at that point, in my opinion. They're shouting out the spirits. They're shouting out the where they get their talent from, especially Kellen Quinn, if that is true. Because we know the occult is very odd. It is very weird. We don't know all of their practices because it is still hidden to us, but we can kind of try to understand what they mean, right? And we know that in their mythology or in their pantheon of gods, these are all real beings, okay? So they're gonna, like, Zeus is gonna be real to them, all those Egyptian gods are gonna be real to them, all like pagan entities are gonna be real, like they channel these beings, okay? So it makes you really think, like, does that band channel Sirens? Either way, very interesting. We're gonna go into another band that I used to really like called Pierce the Veil. And that might be the most obviously satanic one yet. So here we go. We see haunted house, demonic spirit coming out. Really interesting. Collide with the sky, go to war with heaven, is what it could be. There's a song on this album called Hell Above, right? Heaven is above. They invert it. They view hell being above, right? Very, very interesting stuff. Like, you can't make it up. Pierce the Veil, just more just like kids, selfish machine. See suicide, you know what I mean? Just the whole imagery here. You see their faces covered behind a veil. Not really much to say about that. Just either way, you can see it's like darker imagery, more satanic imagery, right? So we're still gonna look at some lyrics. So this seems to be a song about you being in an abusive home, right? We go down. The consequence if I leave him alone, right? Okay, fair enough. You know that if you're a Christian, you found God. You know, you're never alone. If you have your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ with you, if you've accepted God into your heart, you're never alone. So just keep that in mind when you give lyrics like this. You see artists like this telling you you are alone, that they feel alone. You don't have to feel that way. You could come to God. Blah blah blah. This is a wasteland, my only retreat, with heaven above you. There is hell over me. So that can just be sowing a spell into your life where you say, I have hell over me, I have depressed, I'm living a dark life, right? Like, these songs are more so designed to curse yourself when you sing them. That makes sense. So here we go. This is a song, Chemical Kids and Mechanical Brides. Like a rush shot through you, everyone is watching you. I told you I see no need for the sun. I'll love you light as the love soon gone. If this is it, don't bother, cause this love is a lie. I'm a chemical kid, you're a mechanical bride. Blah blah blah. Here we go down, go down. And if there's a God, then I'm letting him go. All for you. I raise my hands. Now, who could he be talking to? This could be referring to a woman. Okay, this could be referring to a female that he's like letting go of his religion for this woman. He's letting go of God for this woman. But I think it has connotations to the spiritual realm where he's letting go of God to get to the next level of success. Okay, he's letting it go for you. Would you be referring to Satan? So sometimes when people are making songs and they refer to Satan, they call him a she. Don't know why. But either way, that's just another interesting lyric I found. So this song is called The Boy Who Could Fly from their second album. Oh, one sec. Here we go. It's time to take you home. It feels early, but I promised I would bring you to the door. Our names are Lam Zubak. Blah, blah, blah. So, and I ask myself, Why do I still pray? When will it end? And who effing cares? Right? So just showing disbelief about God into their lyrics, blaspheming God, getting popularity from it. I swear to God, I did what I could. I practically begged you. I pretended everything was fine. A soul sacrifice. Okay. Nobody talks about soul sacrifice unless you actually know what it means. Like, did he sacrifice this woman? Maybe why does he still pray? He's having doubts about God. He'd rather be dead. Very, very interesting lyrics. The soul sacrifice is what really caught me. Because you don't see regular people just talking about that unless they have an idea of what it means and they know, right? So we'll go to the next. So this is from their latest album here. We got him. Kill the Weight, we're going fast. Keep going down, gain until your mind. Blood Red Moon, use the Blood Red Moon for rituals. The Cigarettes on a Dark Bent Highway. Demons in the Death Machine. So demons, like unclean spirits. I play for bones to break and mirrors to shatter. I'm not sure that's something you want to happen. You don't want to crash. But yeah, like I said, there's demons. He's referring to the demons that he's obviously in contact with to help him make his music. Alright, you guys, so it turns out there's not really much else for lyrics that are really super blasphemy or blasphemic or whatever towards God. Really not much to expose there, but we know that band was used to make people depressed, make the younger generation depressed. A lot of their songs were about depression. So if you weren't already depressed, they're going to make you depressed. Same goes with a lot of those other bands. If you guys would like me to cover any other bands in the future that are like that, just please let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments. I know it's just going to take me a little bit to get back into the groove of making videos, but here we go. The first week back after a couple. So let me know if there's any topics you guys need covered. I'm the type of person where I don't like to focus on this stuff too much, but if you put it in front of me, I'm able to explain it. So this is just one of those things you have to balance in your life. Like, it's very interesting to study the darkness and study the occult and study all these interesting, like, hidden things from us. But if you put it before your relationship with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, you are going to be depressed and you're going to be just consumed by the thought of the fact that the elites worship Satan. You're just going to be consumed by that fact. And there's no reason to just solely focus on that when we have an entire life on earth to live here. Okay? So God bless you guys, and I will maybe make a video tomorrow. Something pops up that really interests me. If not, I will see you all next week. God bless you, and bye for now.